sunshine, like the sunshine. Everybody's gotta learn sometimes. Everybody's gotta learn sometimes. Everybody's gotta learn sometimes. Said I need it, I could feel it, and it makes me whole. I believe that if you love me, never let me go. I need your loving, like the sunshine, like the sunshine. I need your loving. Belly man, let's go.
Lee and the belly man dropping bars, coming hard with it. Coming together, we've been in it for a hot minute. Pure positive vibes, that's how we deal with it. Watch how we flip it and smash it because there's no limit. I'm a drum and bass and it kinda won't kick it. Back in the car, I promised you that I'm back on it. Foot to the floor, sports mode, turbo tip-tronic. Been with precision and skill, we drop on any topic. Hold tight, get ready, got bars about to get shelly. In the beats and the bass sound heavy, spit flames, fire for the belly. Smoke trees that stinky, smelly, pull up with the Audi, pull up with the Bentley. Too many man when I got one heavy, don't wanna fuck with us, you get married. For goodness sakes, there's too many things and snakes. Learning from my own mistakes, moving like a color chase. This scene is full of fruitcakes, slippy movements coming on, mate. I clock these hits, bar on the brakes, facing effects on the fake and shakes.
Heroes don't come in capes and save the day. No heroes, they don't get scared and hide away. Her lies are way too heavy. She makes my thoughts so messy, but I'll be okay. You bring me down. Best believe I'll stand my ground. Yeah, I'll be my own hero.
On the plates of iron apple with Maddie and Harry Shotter in the seat in front of me. I got that lyric, got that bar. MC combos on board with the stars and the diesel. Getting ready to smash it with that DJ innovator on the plates of innovation. Now here we come. Can't wait to touch down. That one has some fun. Blue water, sandy beaches and that beautiful sun. Everybody's on, but they want that bass and drum. It's world class, we go hard, we spit fast. Around the world it's full blast as we go back into the past. Remember those up in the stars, memories they don't always last. Leaving a legacy because this life it passes too fast. Dodgy like there were a top boy, like MC Trigger Belly. I ain't no flop, I roll with the best rig of an improper. By your buzz, there ain't no hot, blowing up like a terrorist bomber. I keep it real with honor, back in the car, that lyrical monster.
Shots to the heart, I was left in the dark, but the music's gonna save me. Cause when the sun goes down and the music's loud, everyone is gonna be raving. Ain't got no time for a negative vibe, so I wish you the best with a kiss goodbye. Let's set this place alight. Yeah, let's set this place on fire.
MC Terminator, money maker for doing deals and earning paper. A road negotiator, making general operator. Real human calculator, abbreviator, activator. I'm an administrator, accelerator, accumulator. Terminator like Terminator, innovate like innovator. Got no time for no silly hater. Hasta la vista, see you later. I'm an MC entertainer, hype man originator. Bringing the vibe and the flavor. Going in sick, going in darker. Old school like Blazing Rocky, taking pills, getting off my trolley. Old school like Champion, like Fila, Iceberg or Cocconi. Old school like Reebok Classics. And Giorgio Armani, Nafta, Timberland, and Versace, Spliffy, Fire Trap and Harachis. I stole like Frostbite, but the man nuking it on the mic. Blowing up like dynamite when I touch that mic, the ravers get hype. Boom! Watch out! It's about to go global, blow the place up just like Chernobyl. Watch out now, the ravers go mental.
Trouble always comes my way, my way, my way. There's nothing I can do or say, cause it's trouble for me, and I can't get no peace, no. Trouble always comes my way, my way, my way. Let me go, let me fly, let me set this place on fire. Let me go, let me fly, let me set this place on fire. Trouble always comes my way, my
Okay,
way,
now can you hear me?
my way. Let me go, let me fly, let me set this place on fire.
In the dance one night, spitting lyrics on the mic. I said these two hot chicks, they were looking alright. One in a black dress, the other in white. Stacking out hard, they were catching that vibe. I never seen these girls before in my life. Come up at the stage, so ain't giving me the eye. I tried not to look, but they look so fine. Bright like the sun, trust me, they did shine. They started to kiss us and they started to whine. They kept looking up and then they started to grind. I can't stop looking, now I'm losing my mind. I finished my set and then they come and said hi. Belly, your set, we're having such a good time. My name is Tracy, here this is Sky. Do you wanna come and party for the rest of the night? I said I certainly do, but I'm married with a wife.
I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew you were the greatest of all time. And now you're raving in the sky. We're going to keep your name alive. So put your lighters to the sky. You will always be by our side. I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew you were the greatest of all time. And now you're raving in the sky. We got to keep your name alive. So put your lighters to the sky. You will always be by our side.
Skibbity! Inspired so many MCs. He was one of the best, most cool MCs that the world has ever seen. Double timing, rhyming, shining, trust me, but there's nobody like him. Skibbity, he was always smiling, energy for the people vibing. That would that matter, that would it proper. MC Skibbity, no one can do that better. That would that matter, that would it proper. MC Skibbity, I know that lyrical professor. Ever heard of go barking? That's one in a million. That's not that one in a billion. Skibbity, one of the greatest ever. Up on the sky with Stevie Ivor, two of the best ever together. Disagree with me, whatever. Never will you be forgotten. MC Skibbity, one of the greatest ever to bless our scene. This one was for you, Skips.
of threat, which can only be confirmed by the comments that she's left. Concern trolls for free speech, alarming and insight. Sorry. She responds, and so it should be for you, Clyde Stanthorpe, TikTok Roman. Now, Plisco's commented, why are you acting like this, Kaylee? Kaylee and her normal dribbles coming out there again. This is beyond disgustingness. What bleeding fart, should I say, Izzy, and little Seesaw have caused. There we go. 101. Yes, I suggest anyone who's concerned about Kaylee's mental health and welfare contacts the 101 NHS number and even the police for a welfare check. What Bleeding Heart and Esau have caused here is truly disgusting. Now, yesterday, Bleeding Heart put out a video that she was claiming was proof of Danny being a suicide troll. Now, the only way that the video in which she's claiming about, well, Bleeding is claiming is proof of Danny being a suicide troll, the only way that it could be the case is if Kaylee's father had committed suicide. Now, we all know that Kaylee's father never committed suicide, so it is not possible that that would be proof of Danny being a suicide troll. What actually has happened here is Seesaw and Bleeding Fart back in March, they were trolling Kaylee over her father. So Danny did the right thing and he tried to prevent this. Now, Bleeding Heart is fuming at the moment. She's having a hissy fit over the fact that she's exposed herself for being a troll. She has got history of trolling people to the point where one lady in particular tried to end her life. Now, that's what you consider a suicide troll. Now, this behaviour that's going on is beyond ridiculous. Just 1 second. Is this mic working now? If you can let me know, Tel, it would help. Just 1 second while I go and dig out Bleeding Fart's video from yesterday. Right, Plisco, I'm live, by the way.
What video is that you're playing?
Bleeding Heart's video yesterday in which Bleeding Heart turned around and made out Danny was a suicide troll for sending a screenshot to Esau to stop Esau from attacking Kaylee over her dad's death.
No, Seesaw was attacking Easy. Brian Hurrell made it out that he was the big peacekeeper with Easy, telling, "Oh, I'll get Seesaw to stop." And he's done it with multiple people. He's done it with that one with blonde hair, the Irish one.
Irish one, that was Laura Lewis.
Yeah, Laura Lewis. I was speaking to her, and all Brian was doing was constantly threatening her all the time to get her to do what he was wanting her to do, which was get information on me and other people. He's done it with multiple people. He'd done it with Amy and Brian are still speaking. Like I says, Brian Hurrell was getting a mass of people, Cosmic Kitty, Rick Berry, all into one big massive fucking group, and that was during the time Cosmic Kitty was constantly going on about suicide trolls and fucking going on about suicide trolls as well. Can't hear you. Can't hear what you're saying. Very quiet.
Is that any better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Now, back at the beginning of March, Seesaw was trolling Kaylee using her dad to troll her and her dad's death. Now, Bleeding was platforming this. Now, if Kaylee has been screen recording everything like she claimed, Kaylee should have the live streams from back then. And Kaylee will be able to see just by looking at the live streams from back then exactly what was going on and why Danny felt it necessary to You still there?
Yep.
Yeah, this laptop's playing up. It's shite. It's what happens when you don't turn it on for nearly 2 years. But what was going on was they were using Kaylee's dad to troll her. Now, at no point did Danny ever give the information for it to be used to troll Kaylee with. But clearly, they're trying to twist and manipulate things to make out other people are causing problems when it's basically Bleeding Heart, Brian Hell, Seesaw, and that side of YouTube that are causing these issues.
Yep.
Now, last night, whilst Easy was allowing Bleeding Heart to share the disgusting video on his live stream, there was Den Tarragon in the chat bigging up Bleeding Heart and Seesaw. Now, isn't Den Tarragon meant to be Kaylee's friend? What sort of friend is Den Tarragon to Kaylee if he's allowing that sort of nonsense to be going on?
Listen, you just need to go back fucking 3 years ago Brian Hurrell had Matt Taylor on side. He had Fat Dan. He had a number of other people. Like I stated, Brian Hurrell went round everybody in the background, just like he's doing now, getting them all inside. Brian Hurrell getting lots of feedback. Because Brian was running about the King's flag. He was running about caps, clips, and all that.
Okay, sorry about that, Tel. I didn't realise it was playing music in the background. I'm using 2 different devices here to do this. Brian Hurrell has been running around in the background for 3 years now, causing problems.
It's about 4, might even be longer, but that's where he came from. He came for the King's flag.
It seems that they're all actually connected to the King's flag in one way or another.
And Brian Harvey
was definitely connected to the King's flag.
Yeah.
I have video recordings of Brian Harvey and Andrew Devine talking.
Yep, and that's where Brian Hurrell, after Shane M, sent Brian Harvey a list of names. Well, it was all the names that Brian Hurrell's been going after. The first time Brian Harvey says he threw it in the bin, I'm pretty sure he'd done a video showing that he'd thrown that pile of evidence that Shane M sent him in the bin. Then they sent it again, and I don't think he looked at it. Then who stepped up to take it down? Brian Hurrell. And then that's when, in the chat, fucking Brian Hurrell says, "Do you know who I am?" I says, "No." I say, "I don't give a fuck." And he says, "Well, you're going to know very soon." And that's when all the shit started. That's when he went after Flo Destroyer, Wendy. I'm pretty sure around about that time my name changed. But see all this Jupiter's running about, supposedly last night saying we're all suicide trollers. Well, I've shown certain people that the person they're claiming I made commit suicide has done a video for me, which is still private. I'll let a couple of people hear it, and the people that were involved, it was all named. And it'd fuck all to do with me.
To be fair, Jupiter's the one that's suicide trolls.
She's sent with them all. Bleeding Heart was the main one that was fucking running about with caps, clips, and all that sort of shit, fucking attacking everybody. They're all going on about doxing kids. Who the fuck would dox a disabled, a handicapped fucking girl that's still at school? Dox her name and school.
Well, Bleeding Heart's the one that doxed the disabled kid. It was a child with Down syndrome, if I'm not
Down
mistaken.
syndrome. Neil something. She was happily doing it. But it's like Seesaw with the child pictures. He was happily running about with that. Brian Hurrell knew exactly. And who did they start going to when things they couldn't win? They went to people like Chrissy Morris, who's got a history. Went back Fat Dan, got Fat Dan to come in the background, run about the background for them, recording streams and everything. What happened? It was Plisco that's recording the calls. Plisco's doing that. Plisco's doing this. And like I said earlier, there is other people that's been involved for day one that's still involved, still doing a lot of shit involving kids.
Well, they say that they've separated themselves from Fat Dan, yeah, Easy had Fat Dan on his panel
Right,
last.
hang on, right. They have stopped them going in panels. Fat Dan, for the past month, I keep getting them. I keep bringing up Dan's going to shoot. They're giving evidence for Dan, and they keeps showing the saying they are going to do statements. That he's still speaking to them in the background. Only the other day he showed evidence. He showed the chat room that they're all still in. And we see when he keeps mentioning all the good people like Moon, Jar and fucking Esau, Bleeding Heart, Brian Hurrell. The cunts. It's so easy to manipulate and get them to tell you things. That's what people have been doing to him for fucking years. And he's admitting it, and admitting to every fucking thing. And like I says, it's not the only people
Really?
that's get sex offences with children that they are supporting and sitting, being all pally with. And just
It
wait till
seems
I
that they
get
all
to,
have.
just wait till I get the chance
Seems like
to expose Moon, because everything I've been saying for the past 2 years is going to be proven without a shadow of a doubt.
it does seem like they all seem to have an unhealthy interest when it comes to children. Like, the more you look at it, the more alarming it is the way that they go on about children. Easy's there forever going on about his son and making out people are saying that his son's going to get bummed and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and do you know who that was? That was Fat Dan in his back chat.
Yeah.
Now it's very strange how Fat Dan was allowed to sit and say all that in the back chat without getting banned. But I went up, and because I was on the panel, they banned me. But in the back chat, all of them do it. They sit and let everybody type shit in the background. But anybody that goes up, they ban. Apart from the ones that they know are in the back chats, putting that out so they can screenshot it and shit. Esau's got a massive, long history doing it. Fat Dan has as well. This is where they're getting all the kids' pictures from. Fat Dan. Because Fat Dan has, must be about 8 years ago, maybe 6. I told people Fat Dan went through that girl's Facebook, threatened her, and those both of them kids that he took all the pictures were all under 6. And I've spoken to that woman. But yet, they never.
Just 1 sec. As it's extremely alarming what she's been up to. The NHS are extremely concerned as to what Kaylee's put out on her channel this morning, and they have informed me that I need to contact the police because they cannot send someone out when Kaylee is presenting as a risk, showing weapons and severe mental health. So it would be putting a paramedic in danger for them to send one out to her.
Just hopefully she'll get a free holiday.
Sorry, what was that, Plisco?
Says hopefully she'll get a free holiday. Viva el España.
I'm not sure about holiday, but she definitely needs to be assessed, and this definitely needs to be sorted out because it's beyond ridiculous. She's harassing a innocent counsellor and putting out libel about the counsellor, making out that this counsellor that I've never met in my life, who's from Bridgewater, is involved in a cover-up relating to my partner's death. Now, how can someone be involved in a cover-up relating to my partner's death when the person's never met my partner, doesn't know anything about my partner, never met me, don't even know where I live in the country? You really couldn't make it up.
And Kelly, it's not advisable you putting kids' pictures and stuff up when Matt Taylor's around. Fat Dan.
Yeah, it was extremely alarming seeing that Kaylee had put pictures of what I can only assume to be her children next to a teddy donkey that's hung by its neck with a knife sticking out of its stomach and barbecue skewers stuck into it left, right, and centre. It looks like something that you would expect to see from, I don't know, witchcraft or something along those lines. Afternoon, Wavy. You're more than welcome to jump on.
I'm back a minute going for a smoke.
I'll just check and see if I've put the link in. The amount of flapping I've seen in this past month or so over this website is beyond a joke. It's absolutely ridiculous. People are flapping over stuff that's in the public domain, that they themselves have put in the public domain. Now, if people are concerned with the stuff that they do themselves and they put out themselves, then maybe they need to rethink what they're putting out, what they're saying.
See. Yeah, I should mod one of my other accounts. Actually, let me not say it was definitely them. But they were the ones that had access to his picture, so they shared it to whoever was using it. Because Easy had been in a group with them where they abused him, where they took stuff that he had shared. So it wasn't Esau. Esau didn't have access to it. It had to come from that group.
Yeah, who was in the group? Skits was in the group.
100%
You fucking,
came
you're
from that
so
group.
dumb.
And Urban has
So
proved
dumb.
that.
Urban. Oh dear.
These fuckers
So
are
who did it? Who's these fuckers, Easy? Who are these fuckers?
around because they will get your kids
Yep. They will troll the fuck out of you. You're dead right. Go on. Who is it though?
and put them in hangouts.
Who?
So any fucker will have them.
Who?
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Please, people, just listen to me on that one, right?
Oh, I'm fucking listening.
That's all. Come on, right? Look up your Facebooks.
Yeah.
These are predators.
That Simon Lord is the kind of person who does that. So it's Wendy. Wendy sat there
Here we
and said
go.
she didn't fucking care.
Fucking hell. Triggered
And
much or what?
so was Tam. Tam did it as well.
Tam. Fuck me.
The recordings are there. I got the recordings of that. So Danny Oates Jones, don't make out you don't go down Facebook. You said that it's okay
I never
for people
said.
to go down Facebook.
I've never said I don't go down Facebook. I've been down your Facebook, Jupiter, many times. I'm not embarrassed to say that. It's not against the fucking law. You pissed me off and called me a pedo and anything else. I'm going to go down your fucking Facebook quicker than you think. Find out all about you. And I do know all about you.
You're a dirty bastard.
Is that right? Is that your opinion? Speculation. Predators. Who are predators? Who?
Yeah.
Who?
And I reckon you should all investigate people like Paul Ems,
Oh, Paul M's one of them. Bang on. Well done, Easy. Yep, correct.
the Esaws,
Yep, correct. Totally agree.
the Brian Hurls,
Yep, totally agree.
the Sabidas.
I don't know much about Sabida, to be honest. I know she was Brian Hill's mate, but that's about it.
Because they used
Scared of saying Zabida, are we, Danny?
Scared? No, I don't know much about her.
Zabida did come on his live stream and threaten him and say she knew where he lived.
Did she?
But she didn't have the door number.
Well, I don't know much about her, so I can't comment.
But at the time, that would be why he said that.
Oh, okay.
Because she did go on and threaten him.
Scared of her? You fucking nuts.
Why are you scared of saying
I don't even fucking know her.
that, Danny?
Scared is the wrong word to use. Jupiter, I don't even know the woman. I can be scared of someone I don't fucking know. That's how degenerate you are. You're thick as shit. Bless your cotton socks.
Can't you speak the truth?
I am speaking the truth. This is what you don't like. This is why you're reviewing it. This is why you're spazzing out. Don't like it, do you? Yeah. You don't like the truth, Dupes. That's the problem. This is why.
to get at you.
Yep.
And they will do memes.
Yeah.
And they would do this.
Yep.
And they would do that on people's kids.
They will. And you just heard Jupiter say what Esau does to people's kids, edits the pictures and God knows what, because she knew about it all the fucking time. She knows about this, same as you know about.
No, Danny.
Yes.
It
Jupiter.
wasn't Esau.
It was Jupiter.
After investigation,
Yeah.
it wasn't Esau.
Oh, right. So it wasn't Esau, the Mickey Millwall account. No? Okay. You thick fucker.
See, we do investigation.
Trolls eat you alive, Dupes, because you have no idea how they work. You have no idea of their mindset of a troll. You have no idea. Fucking hell, man.
And we stick with the truth.
You don't stick with the truth. Like yesterday, right? The reason you have pissed me off, Jupiter, which is probably wondering why you're scratching your head all of a sudden, you pissed me off because yesterday you told over 90 people all watching, nearly 100 people all watching, that I turned your fucking volume down on Google Meet. I actually come on the panel and asked Easy to please turn my volume down, and he said, I don't know, you don't think you can do that, Danny? I said, no, I know you can't do it. But this fucking bitch right here on your panel is telling the world that you can, and I turned her down. Can't be done, Jupiter. Open your Google Meets yourself and have a look. Please show me. Prove. Anyone can prove to me that it's done. Fucking show me. Ram the truth up my arse and show me how you turn someone's volume down on Google Meet. Please.
You want to stick with lies.
No, you are the liar, and that's the whole point, and you've been caught out many times, and this is why you're having a spaz out right now.
Because you hate Esau. And so
Yes, I fucking do. Because I know what Esau's been up to, and I know Esau. You don't. You think you fucking do. You don't.
does Bleeding Heart.
You ain't got a clue what Bleeding Heart's been up to in the past. You have no idea, Jupiter.
Angry that you've been caught out, banged to rights with
I ain't been caught out shit. I stand by what I'm fucking saying.
what you were doing. Sorry, it's not Bleeding Heart. Cam. You and Cam
You can keep me and Cam. Hang on.
hate Esau.
Me and Cam hate Esau. Well, there's lots of people who fucking hate Esau. In fact, only a year ago you hated Esau. Or 2 years ago you hated fucking Esau. So, where are you going with this?
Got no reason to, by the way.
Oh, you got no reason to hate Esau. But me, have I got to drag it all up to find out and remind you, Jupiter, what Esau did to you and your fucking family? Then maybe it hit home then, will it? Because then you'll say, shit, I can't argue with that. I'll have you, showing, because you actually exposed it on your channel, what Esau done to you. And Hector. And your son. And the reviews on his business and all the rest of the shit. Have I got to expose all that to remind you? Fuck it out, man. Are we that degenerate? Are we?
She's just holding on to that to cover up her shit. You've got every reason to.
Why?
Because you got him doing your dirty work.
I got who? Doing who? What? Explain
Yes,
yourself. Explain yourself. I've just put a Telegram message out. Clearly shows no one's doing any dirty work for me. They're asking me. You need to go and watch that, Jupes. But you're not. That doesn't bother you, does it? It's this what triggers you. So Easy and Jupiter both know that Esau, right, is a fucking troll. Yep. You both know it. Go on, argue with that.
Oh, he is capable of trolling.
Oh, well, yeah, you should fucking know that, Jupiter. Did it a couple of years towards you.
Yeah, he is capable
Oh,
of
yeah,
trolling.
he's fucking is. Remembering now. Is it starting to remember now? Do you remember he kicking in?
But you're the one that fed him all the information.
Wrong. Look at the Telegram messages I'm putting out. They're all there. Okay? If you're not subscribed, which I doubt you are, like I'm not to you, look. If you're not subscribed, then I suggest you go and type it in and get the link. Get the link to the things off people. Other people have got them. And they'll show you. You can read the Telegram message yourself. You'll see that Danny Hoax Jones is not in any fucking helping these people at all. They are begging for my help. Against you, and against Kaylee, and against all the rest. I'm putting it all out to you, because you're going to change your mind about these people when you see the truth. If you can be asked, which I doubt you will be, this is the point. If you can be asked to go and look at the evidence, but if you don't want to look at it, then carry on.
And don't deny it. Right, Esau's here now, so I'm going to quickly let him on to say what he wants to say.
Oh, I bet Esau's a little bit annoyed with the fucking video I just put out about, what, an hour ago?
That you,
Showing the Telegram message of Bleeding Heart asking me for evidence and screenshots.
Esau.
Just going to piss you off.
Hey, Dripper, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Listen, I just want to point out something here. There is no way in hell, I'd run with anything from that bitch Linda, because I've always known what he was. From the day he first came around and what I saw what he was about with Bleachy. I was quite...
You mean when the day I called you a woman? When the day I asked you to show your hairy legs? Because from that day onwards, Esau, when I said to you, show me your hairy legs, you're showing your socks, you're showing your trainers, you're showing your tracksuit bottoms. Just pull your tracksuit bottoms up and show the shin. Just your shin and your ankle area. You know what I mean? I don't want to see your thighs. Just your shin, where hairy legs should be on a male. Now, the only way you can shave them legs really is if you're a fucking cyclist or a professional cyclist or swimmer maybe. Otherwise, nah, you're not going to shave your legs like you do every day in the bath at night, Esau, with a bottle of wine sometimes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? I don't know any man that does that. But all I asked was you to show your fucking hairy legs. And from that point onwards, Esau, you have spazzed out, trolled the fuck out of me, my ex-wife, my son, God knows what. You've gone around fucking even getting Jupiter on side and all these fucking Easily led fucking people who think they're elevated and think they know what they're doing. Sad fucks. And that's exactly what you've done, Esau. And now you come on to Jupiter's to spout some more bullshit. Let's have a look how many bullshit we can get out of this.
I'm shocked to learn, that the day he sent that to me was the day after his thing. That kind of pissed me off a little bit. Cause
Yeah, is that the time? That's the time where you were trolling Kaylee about her dead dad, not believing it happened, wanted to see death certificate, wanted to see funeral, even telling you couldn't go to the funeral because it wasn't a funeral, all this sort of shit. I've got it all recorded, Esau. Don't think I haven't. I've just got to put it all together for you, and people then can see the truth. And it will hurt. It will hurt.
imagine I did run with that. I'd be a real cunt, wouldn't I?
I told you strictly not for doxing. Not for doxing. I strictly told you.
There we go. Swap to my mobile.
You show that.
Again, at least I can hear now.
Why don't you show the message where I say, do not dox, not for doxing, or something along them lines? Very fucking clear in capitals. I read it in capitals. Remember doing it because it was not for doxing. Because you think I'm that stupid that I didn't know you'd try and twist this against me at some later stage? You fucking idiots.
Mhm.
I don't like the woman enough as it is, but to have that as ammunition, knowing full well what the date was, that just shows how malicious he is in my eyes. Do you know what?
If you tell lies about me, then I will go in on you. Call that malicious if you like. I don't give a shit. You start telling lies about me, blatant, smearing my name, I'm going to come for you, Esau. And I've done that since day fucking one. You still haven't shown your hairy legs. And all these people think you're a bloke.
I mean, and dangerous too.
So
I
he's
do-
making the allegation that you were the one that distributed and edited Amy's kids' pictures.
Well, I think everyone, even people that hang out,
You and Skits, wasn't it?
knows that I don't have the ability, nor do I know how
That's right. Skits did it and sent it to you, and you distributed them.
to picture edit. So that's bullshit.
Why don't you say to the world it's Skits?
And I might say a lot of things to piss people off because I don't like them. And Amy, I will never like, and I will say anything to hurt her.
Yeah, that's not answer the question. Why aren't you telling Jupiter that it was Skits? And you only distributed them. You didn't edit them. That's what you were claiming here. Yeah? Ignore that, Jupes. Jupes, your shit research. You're a shit interviewer. You should have nailed him then, right then, and said, so that's not an answer, Esau. Did you edit them? Yes or no? Did you distribute them? Yes or no? But you're not asking them. Nah. Let that skip over that.
That's my nature. If I don't like you, I despise her. She broke
That's my nature if I don't like her. So what? So you try and defend yourself for doing this?
trust codes that I hold dear to me. It's almost like the code of the streets. So like, imagine this was the streets, what Amy did to me.
yeah, you did use the avatar,
Disrespect.
and I don't think it was for long. But
Oh, you did use the avatar, yes, correct. Remember that now. It's all kicking in now, Jupiter. Remember now? You're starting to click.
did use it, but you weren't the one
I
that
don't
made it.
Oh, that's okay. But you use the avatar, but it doesn't matter. Let's ignore that. Ignore that, trolling. Ignore that.
doing that, and if I don't remember doing that because I don't remember doing that.
You're going to blame the Zappy clones. You're going to blame the Zappy clones and your drugs that you've been taking. Fucking hell.
I have a good memory, but I don't recall that.
Yeah, you did. I'm not going to lie on
No,
you. You
you fucking right, you did.
did, but it weren't for long. But the fact of the matter,
You know why it weren't for long, Jupes? Because he jumped onto you then. I'm starting putting Hector in the fucking cages and God knows what member. That's why it weren't for long. He picked up the target.
is that I know for a fact that it wasn't you that made it. I know that. I've got
If you know for a fact it wasn't Esau that made them pictures, then by definition you must know who it was. What did it? 100%. You going to spill the beans?
I've got
Of course you ain't going to spill the beans. Wonder why that is. All right, that just shows everyone that it weren't me, it weren't Luke, it weren't none of the people that she hates. Because otherwise she'd have fucking spilt the beans, wouldn't she? This is obvious, folks. If no one can see this degenerate falling into a fucking hole and struggling to get out of this. She just basically admitted that she knows it wasn't Esau what edited the pictures. 100% she knows who it was. And she's not called it out. Well, the only reason she's not called it out is because the person who did do it must be sitting on their side then, isn't it? Must be sitting in their camp. their group, whatever you want to fucking call it. Unless you, because if it was someone she didn't like, if it was one of my so-called fucking what they call a group or whatever, crew or whatever the fuck you call it, if it was one of the hive, I'm pretty sure she'd call it out.
I've actually got Jen that admits that she's the one that went and got the pictures.
Jen might have got the picture from Facebook or whatever the fuck it's come from, but Jen didn't edit anything. Jen did not edit children's pictures. But I'm pretty sure it was not. That's not the picture that's in question. I think you're getting confused again. I'm pretty sure the picture in question was Amy's fucking baby pictures that she put. Was it Amy's or was it Matt Freak's? It wasn't. Jen was a Facebook thing. Anyway, if you're blaming Jen for it, who edited it? That's the point. Who edited the pictures? Who actually broke the law to edit children's pictures?
And gave them to Hoof.
Yeah, and Hoof gave it to whoever Skits was.
Ah, so Skits is getting brought in. Here we go. So Hoof gave it to Skits. So Jen passed it in the hangout. Hoof has then passed it to Skits, according to Seesaw, that is. And then what did the Skits do with it, Seesaw?
And we have no idea who Skits is. I don't know, or
Yeah, alright.
nor do I care who Skits is.
You don't care. You don't care that Skits is editing kids' pics. Okay, you're just going to quite happily receive them. Edited children's pictures received from Skits and distribute the fuckers. And Jupiter's okay with this. She thinks this is fine. She thinks I'm the wrong one here.
Do you know what I mean? Like, one thing Russell McGarry, and I'm going to keep quoting him.
Oh, what's McGarry's got nothing to do with it?
He always said this online thing should be for fun. No money should be exchanged. It shouldn't be like that.
Back to the money.
That's why I have such a gripe with Rowan. I have seen a complete different from 2022 until now. People have changed. This whole online community has changed. It's all turned. I mean, now junkies are looking for super chats. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole dynamic has
So this is supposed to be about Danny Hoax Jones, Esau, not about Luke's super chats. Just to remind you, maybe Jukes will remind you in a minute.
changed. Like, this is not what I want to. Yeah, this is not what I want to be a part of.
I also want to say that when Easy was saying that it was you and Brian, the only reason that you got involved with going at Easy,
Is this going to be a leading question, Jupiter? I expect it is.
was because Paul M had been sending him emails saying that it was you, weren't it?
Everyone was saying it was me and Brian, and me and Brian were just sitting down there scratching our heads every 5 seconds, responding.
No, right. I think what you failed to realise what I have in my possession, folks. I have the Paul M channel where the fuck he was trolling. I have all the videos that Paul M was doing against Easy. I actually have the video where I made a video and told Paul M to fucking take them all down. Delete the fuck. What you think you're doing, right? And I seen Esau and Cooper and all the rest of the cunts all in there assisting Paul M. Oh man, Jupiter, you're gonna look so stupid when you think, oh, it's gonna be brilliant. This next few weeks is gonna be fucking hilarious, exposing you cunts. And I don't really. This is not exposing trolls. Isn't really my thing. I'll be honest with you, folks. Exposing fucking degenerates and trolls is not really my channel. But it's going to be fun.
Into what Rick was saying, but that's here nor there. But at that time, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I remember being on Vellies and arseholes accusing me of doing stuff, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm literally sitting down in my house here doing X, Y, and Z, which has nothing to do with YouTube, and you are now saying that I've got some spare time where I'm going around sending emails to people, making it alive as hell, when it's you fuckers who have been talking to him for the longest and being his friends and pretending to be his friends and getting his information out and then putting information out there.
Have you any idea of what Esau's talking about? Excuse me at the moment, because I have no idea who he's talking about here.
You made a good point.
Something about emails. To who? When? Why?
Jupiter, yeah. It very well could have been Danny Jones that was sending people shit back then. He's been around for a while and he's got
I've been around for 5 years, yeah.
Form.
I've got form for exposing cunts, truths, liars, grifters and scammers, yeah. I have, yeah. Fact.
As he is known to send people information, namely trolls, to go at people with if he sees an angle. That's what I've noticed.
So you're still convinced, Esau? You're gonna ignore and deny or just skim over the fact that you was trolling Kaylee about her dead father? And it turns out it looks like now it's on the anniversary, and that's what explains why it was virtually a year later. That's the only explanation I have to that. It turns out it's the anniversary or whatever the fuck, right? So, when the videos come, when I put it all together, which I'm halfway through, and you'll see, you'll hear yourself trolling Kaylee, and it's going to hurt Kaylee. This is sorry, Kaylee. It might fucking hurt you to hear all this shit dragged up again from Bleeding, from Seesaw, and others who joined in. Certainly wasn't me. After trolling your father's death, right? And I've already shown the evidence today of Izzy asking for screenshots, asking for evidence. Please share, blah blah blah. Right? So yeah, there you go. Have that. Shut up. He did die. Stop trolling the dad. That was it. And I also put in it, not for doxing. Do not dox. So you can carry on, and that's coming out next. God, this could be brilliant.
But he's not smart. He's been figured out, and he can't take it. That's why the little bitch blocked me on Telegram this morning when I sent him some messages letting him know what was going to happen next. He then sent me some satellite gay image thing trying to be all noncy and funny. And
I sent a picture of a satellite dish. That's it.
Proceeded to block me when I was about to say to him, listen, it's only the beginning. And now I saw a comment in your chat from a woman I don't like saying, respect to me for not going with that information. Listen, it's not about respect. I don't take information from pussy.
Look at Izzy Dora just spazzing out in the chat. Caught out with your pants down, is he? Oh dear.
Batty men.
There's a lot more to come yet, Isadora. A lot more.
Or nonsense.
Yeah, but that's not a negative comment, is it, Esau? Just take it for what it is.
I know, but I'm just saying to her, that's where it came from. I would never have done that. So, it's about morals. I thought, maybe it's about morals, but you got to see where I'm coming from. Danny Jones has contacted me and given information on people. Why the fuck am I going to run with it? Why would I do that? And I have a screenshot message of Danny telling me if I reveal anything, he will never tell me anything again. Lyndon, I still have that, and I will put...
Yeah, I said if you ever give out Eric's information, which I've sent you, then I wouldn't speak to you again. That's correct. I think you've already shared that, have you not? Have you not shared that Telegram conversation that he saw? Can we share that one? Yeah, let's share that one next, I reckon. That'd be a good one for the people to look. See the real Isadora and the real Esau.
That out there later. Well, maybe not later on today because I'm busy and I have to go now.
I'll put it out.
It's
Don't
nice
worry.
talking.
So what's the next
Esau, don't worry. I'll put it out. Do not worry.
stage? You said you've let him know what the next stage is and he's blocked
Oh,
you.
so he wants to play with Bleeding, yeah, and his little hiding playing side bullshit. Well, all his comments and stuff that he said about stuff that he done, Danny Roscoe's child, the comparing his pictures, the fake investigations, going to a drug den and asking about abuse victims. That's all going to be made into a nice compilation of videos and pictures and all sorts of fuckery, and it will go to everyone he holds dear, especially his mother.
Oh dear. So you're going to make a video and send it to my family. Oh dear. But hey, you're not a troll, are you? No. You're not something I'm calling you. Danny Jones is wrong. You're not a troll.
Fuck you, Lyndon.
Oh, God.
You've actually pushed it to the point where I'm like, well, the only response now is that you're going to be on your hands and knees begging.
You've already contacted the family. You're going to contact more. Carry on. That's called trolling.
Online if you're not
It's called actually malicious communication. So we'll see how we get on, Esau.
Do that. I'm serious, Lyndon. I will actually make you turn your camera on and jump on your hands and knees and beg, because I will turn you into a Steve Jones if you're not too fucking careful. Because what you did with Bleachy was horrible.
What I've done with Bleachy? What you mean? The video I put up today showed Bleachy asking for evidence, asking for screenshots, asking for things that she could share. You mean that? Is that what I've done is horrible? Or are you on about something else? I did tell her the truth is going to fucking hurt, and I'm warning everyone. Every fucker. Call me a liar, call me a fucking nonce and make up smear shit about me. Then I'll just bring out the truth. Simple as that.
He's saying that Bleeding Heart had a part in Easy's suicide attempt, but Bleeding Heart wasn't around.
Exactly.
No, I've never. No, I've not. No, hang on. Paddy McCarthy, Bleeding Heart, Esau, Paul M. And as far as I know, there was others, but I don't know the names of the others. I didn't catch them all. I didn't fucking see them all. But there was others. But they were the main ones. You're saying Bleeding Heart wasn't around back then. She damn well was, Jupiter. You just didn't know the account name, did you? Bless.
can recall it was Brian. He never mentioned Being Hart's name once because she wasn't even involved. So he's lying again. That's what he does. He's trying to play cloud games.
So when I show the evidence, what, you're still going to call me lying, or you're just going to jump on to something else? Bring another name into it, talk about Wendy or Mandy or Simon or something like that. Just bring another name and skip over the fact that I just ran the truth up your arse. Because that's what you seem to do quite a lot. So this will be interesting the next few days.
I hope that if he puts something, dumb people like Victoria Western believe what he said and go, yeah, that's
there you go, Victoria West all of a sudden fucking getting dragged into it. Fuck me.
true. Yeah, that's true. People like that, that's what he's doing it for. He's just trying to hold face.
Everyone knows Victoria West knows that she's got a sound head on her shoulders. Yeah, that's the way to put it. And she seems to support me. So maybe, what, is she a wronger then? Well, Jesus Christ. Is that proper trying to scrape the barrel there, he saw.
But if I was him, I'd just fade to black before you get destroyed, just like Leighton. I'm not even joking now. You're
Just
really
like who?
pushing your luck. I've been scratching my head all night long thinking how to deal with this pussy, and now I know exactly what to do. So carry on, Lyndon.
I'm gonna continue, Esau. So you better bet your best fucking gloves on. I mean, bring your best sticks to the game, mate.
Carry on. This is not a threat. You said the other night to Rick, like an idiot, you were afraid of Plisco and some other pussy because they will go to do lengths of things that you wouldn't.
No, I
do.
never said I was afraid. I said out of the people I would not want on my case would be them two, because they're damn good researchers. They go and research deep shit, right? And I wouldn't want them researching me. They can get around Facebook unblocks. They can get around if you're blocked, all this sort of shit. They have the know-how. A bit more skilled than most of you fucking lot anyway. So Esau, you don't worry one bit. But contact the family if you want. Go for it. They'll just block you. Very simple.
They'll cross lines, i.e. CSA lines. Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't even go there, anywhere near there. I got enough to destroy you with already. Enough.
You wouldn't go CSA lines. Okay. You distributed all the children's pictures of Amy. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Enough. You dirty pervert.
Well, I do have to make a disclaimer at this point. I don't agree with going after people's families, but I understand why you're doing what you're doing. So
he's got Bleeding's mum's picture on his flipping face, and he showed Bleeding's mum's. That was her mum and her sisters. What the hell's all that about? Come on, man.
It's on the website. It's in the public domain.
He needs to be listen.
Yeah.
It's in the public domain, folks. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I know it's what they do to other people. So I'm not getting involved. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm not trying to encourage you either, though. But,
don't know what it will fall on deaf ears, and you're nothing to do with it.
You know.
Good.
But,
keep out of it, Jupiter's the best advice. Keep the fuck out of this one.
I don't give a shit about him, to be honest. After everything, listen, that man sat there and said that what Plisco does is nothing to do with him, and what you do is nothing to do with me. You know.
Yep, totally agree there. Well said.
No.
Touche.
Yep, touche. I'm going to clip that and have that. Thank you.
You know, so if he can sit there and say, oh, well, what Plisco and Mandy Mosley say are nothing to do with me, and it's nothing to do with me how it affects other people, well, same goes for anyone who comes on my panel. So, and as you will see on my actual channel platform, it actually tells you that I'm not responsible for what anybody else say.
But imagine what his daughter's going to think when she finds that her dad doesn't believe. Her dad went to a drugstore to obtain information on an abuse victim Tommy Robertson was looking into. I mean, that's going to fuck up her life, isn't it?
How is that going to fuck up my daughter's life? And why would you want to fuck up my daughter's life, Esau? Is it because I've asked for you to show the hairy legs? Is that what it's all about still?
All what they've done is try to fuck up people's lives.
Yeah,
they
now
try to interfere with my life. They try to interfere with Danny Roscoe's life. They try to interfere with Ginger Tony's life. They try to interfere with Bleeding's life. They've tried to interfere with Katie's life. They've tried to interfere with Moon's life. They've tried to interfere with Howard's life.
They've done more than that.
It's always down to they in it, and the magic they, mysterious they.
What they've done to Bleach's life is they've torn her apart and they're trying to pass on.
All right. What we've done to Bleach's life. How about you go and look at the Telegram message I put up today? Which you've already seen, Esau, which is why you come on the panel.
Their bullshit onto other people. That's not going to work. I'm sorry. That's why I draw a line and go, no, fuck you. You guys had your history way before we came along. Do not try and tie us in with that. I'm so sorry.
You got yourself all injected into it, mate.
my reservation with that bitch wedding. I think she's a lying cunt. But that's what I personally think of her. What these have brought to the table, i.e., the videos of her, Tom.
What do you mean the evidence? I mean, we brought the evidence to the table, whereas you brought fuck all, apart from memes and smearing and trolling. That's all you ever did. No evidence of fuck all you lot brought.
Tom's name. Oh, that was all them. That wasn't me. That was all them.
Yep. It's disgusting what's been going on, and they need to face up to what they've done. And this website is absolutely filth. But if that's what makes them feel better, let them go with it. You see, they don't understand me at all, because I couldn't give a fucking toss. You want to go around saying that I stick a bot like me? Oh, how's that going to affect me in the real world? People in the real world who know me know that that's bollocks. You know, but the way they've cut and shut that just goes to show they couldn't get anything on me that was true, so they've got to go and make up fucking lies. But that's what they always do.
Well, Eric could get sued heavily for what he did, or whoever's behind that website, so they better be very careful, because defamation, the online harm bill.
Looks like the whole video's got to go out then to prove it's not been cut and shut sort of thing.
The website's called Hiding in Plain Sight. Bleeding, do you have the actual link?
Listen, the online
Roscoe?
harm bill, that's exactly what that prevents, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's not Danny
Roscoe, I don't think he's on there, is he?
Jones, it's Stephen Jones, if he's not too careful. Seriously. And the worst part is he's the one out there calling themselves hoax police with the website, reminiscing everything Steve Jones was doing, exposing people, harassing people. You're going to do it to the wrong person.
Who the fuck's Steve Jones? I never heard of him.
Which you already have multiple
I think,
times.
Kaylee, you've got the... Yeah, Bleeding, can you post the website, please, for Danny Roscoe?
You think I got time to make a website about bleaching? You think I got time to do that? Or put your names in it? They don't understand how... If I was them, I would actually consider what they're doing.
Yeah, there you go, Danny. It's Hiding in Plain Sight.co.uk.
It will backfire. It will backfire. When it does, no one will be able to help them, I promise you. All they'll say is Seesaw, Brian Ho, and they'll say, well, the police have spoken to them. Oh, well, you know, we've spoken to Brian anyway. Like, there was nothing yet. And they'll just be like, but, yeah, but you made a website and you put people's names on it with their pictures, calling them trolls, that's defamation. Especially when you didn't put the full context of the argument.
It's not calling us trolls, though, it's calling us degenerates. He's trying to make out I'm some sort of sexual deviant. And the thing is, you know me, Esau, everybody knows me. The minute people try and go too far talking sexually, I can have a laugh and joke, but the minute people go too far, I go, stop it, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. There's a limit.
So whatever they've tried to do there is just disgusting. There is no way I would say, do a video, put it out, and demean my husband by saying that I want fucking Danny Oaks Jones to put a bottle up me. What the fuck? What kind of sick imagination they got?
Well, listen, like what happened with Leighton, he's been held accountable for all their bullshit, and he knows exactly what happened to Leighton. So if I was him, I'd think very carefully and long and hard about what you really want to do next. Because that was no joke what happened to Leighton. Seriously. And I take great pride in my little fucker. What happened?
What happened today? So you have watched the Telegram messages. You don't like it. They like the truth. I did tell you, Esau, the truth's gonna fucking hurt. I did warn you. But you weren't having it.
We threatened to rape people online, and then he said that stuff about Taffy's son, about little Rick's son yesterday. Disgusting. These people need to stop drinking online. They need a break.
Taffy's a disappointment after saying that about Easy's son. I can't believe that he said that yesterday. It's mental.
Listen, I had that clip.
I can't get my head around how Taffy's shaped.
How old is Easy's like son? I thought he was like fucking 30 or something. Am I wrong here? He's not like a teenager or anything, is he? He's fucking 30 or something. I mean, what Taffy's obviously said, a lot of people have been saying that he said it, so I've not heard it. But sounds like Taffy has said something out of order. Well, shouldn't have said it, Taff. Wrong. If that's the case, shouldn't be doing that.
Changed, and some others, I just can't get my head around it. It's unbelievable to me.
Well, he's become more nonsier. That's all that has happened. He's become way more nonsier than before, and there's nothing any of us can do or say about it, unfortunately. You just have to just take it and leave it, and just go, do you know what? There's weirdos online.
So you're going to contact, I presume you're going to contact Taffy's family now as well, are we? You're not trolls though. Keep reminding yourself you're not trolls.
And yet, Taffy, you're a weirdo online. That's it. You're the kind of... That's the hive mentality. That's how I used to be Russell. That's why I miss Russell at times. Because when he was around, that debauchery wouldn't go on for too much. He would, you know, kick people out or block them for being too vulgar. And then you have to ask yourself, why did Taffy's wife leave it? Is it because he was a nasty cunt?
Here we go. Straight to the families.
So, and yes, I'm bringing his wife into it. I don't give a shit. These are, I've got clips of my children saying things when they were flipping, couldn't even talk properly. So I'm allowed to cuss and make as many horrible things as I want.
Good point, that is. So we have got clips of your children, I think. Yes, well, I don't know if they're your children or not, but the children that are in your responsibility, and the first words that come out of their fucking mouth is, "Ah, it's a nonce. It's a nonce. Fancy teaching, whether they're your kids or even someone else's kids, even worse. That word. And yet you're going to try and defend this. Fucking Jesus. That's all to come out. I'll put that in there as well, people to see that shit.
Remember, Drupal, yeah, you haven't heard them releasing, they can actually talk now. That's why you won't hear them anymore. You know what I mean? There's no point. There's no point.
What they have been doing to people is despicable. You know, and the fact is, they're even running with the narrative now that I went running to Danny Roscoe and asked him to back me up on my channel the other day. He turned up in my side chat like this morning by his own volition, and he clicked the link and came on. I never chased him down and got him to come over here. They're talking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. The reason Danny Roscoe doesn't like them is for the same reason I don't like them, the same reason Ginger Tony don't like them. They poke their nose into our lives, made up stories and narratives, and then run with it to try and smear our names. Of course we're all going to dislike them.
Well, we just put troops out there, really. Evidence for people to make their own mind up. That's it. And if you don't like the evidence, tough.
They're fucking nuts. That's what they are. They are absolutely nuts. So, you know, especially, and then Luke taking money. I mean, I don't know if anyone saw the argument on Working Class Patriot between Den and Luke, but Luke basically said he's not going to call out Athena and Mandy Mosley. It's not his problem. Well, he's saying that I've made it look like it, that, you know, he's getting involved. Well, he has got himself involved. Inadvertently, he's got himself involved. So that's up to him. Ain't nothing to do with me. I didn't tell him to have Mandy Mosley and Athena on there giving him money. I don't know why he's lying, making it out it's all down to me. All these people who say, oh, stop saying you're elevated above us, because I do think I'm above them, they need to fucking work out that actually you hold me responsible for everything, so I must be more elevated than you. It's mental.
What?
In mental cases. Anyway, Esau...
Well, because we blame you for things, then you must be more elevated. Okay.
On with this, yeah?
That's a weird mindset.
Esau? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's pathetic. All of it is pathetic. And they need to fucking stop trying to fucking make out that it was all down to me. It's pathetic.
Fucking put the cunt in hospital. You
Announcing he knows who darkness is on.
Consensual pictures of him.
Actually going to pay Danny Oakes Jones money to shove a bottle up me.
Oh, you're still going on about that?
I was talking about other people.
Just showing the evidence of that he knows.
Defunct at this point. You sad fuck.
Yeah, oh dear. Let's make it fair. Make it fair for everyone. Powered by blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know where you reported then. I wouldn't know where you report that. So good luck with that. No, I can't see where you report the fucking thing. How do you report it if you want to report it? Not on here. Click home now. Okay, so let's do some digging. Let's do some digging. Let's have a look where it is. Well, I can't see the web post yet. Where is it? Website builder, yeah. Oh, let's click that link. No, I can't see who's hosting it at the moment. Who is this website? IMG. No, it's not that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's click home. And let's view the page source this time. Okay, hide in plain sight, hide in plain sight, hide in plain sight. Yeah, it doesn't show us the actual fucking who's in charge of the fucker. No, can't see it there. Can't see it there. Down the bottom. No, can't see it there either. What's this? The Montserrat Project authors. GitHub, Julia, I ain't got a clue. Is that the people who fucking own it? 2011? Fucking hell. Ain't been going that long. What's this? Font software. No. What's this? William G. Sherman and Sanja Typeworks have reserved the name Air America. I have no clue what that means. Yeah, and what we're trying to find here, folks, is actually what host, who's hosting the fucker. Which is what you lot should be doing. It's not my, I'm not on the fucking website. It's not my fucking business. But you lot should be doing this, trying to find out who's hosting it. Who do you contact to complain against it? If you want to complain against it, I certainly ain't, because you're all fucking degenerates who's on there at the moment. I have no problem with that whatsoever. It doesn't tell us who's actually fucking owns it, or where they come from. Interesting. So I can't tell from that. I'm going to have to do some more delving. But either way, that website there, hiding in plain sight. Go and view it.
Definitely go and view it and then complain about it, but you can't complain about it, so there's no point. At the moment, what I would say is this: Danny Oakes Jones, it doesn't matter who actually owns it. They're as culpable as all of the people that have sent in the stuff. Everybody that sent in stuff to that site are just as bad as the owner. And anybody promoting it are just as bad as the owner. But we have got people who are confidently telling us that it's Eric ECB. And we've got other people now who said they're going to find out who it is. Once we find out for definite, well, then we're going to go to the police, aren't we?
Oh dear.
Maybe walk down another road, but that's for another day.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's trying
Hope the owner's listening.
to get himself away from it. But he's
Trying to get myself away from it. I've just promoted the fucking thing. I've just brought myself into it. Danny Roscoe, you have no clue. You're a dickhead. I'm surprised you probably end up on this site. You will, I bet you. Wouldn't shock me if. Well, there's a telltale sign for you, folks. If Danny Roscoe ends up on this website in the next few days, then whoever owns it is obviously watching. Do you not think?
definitely involved in it. They're all fucking involved in it.
But to say I'm just trying to step away from it by promoting it, that's just crazy.
And it's all for fucking entertainment purposes.
Yeah, it's all because you called it out, Moon and that all called it out. So let's have a look at it, because I never really looked at it, to be fair, until now.
Pause it, AJ.
I understood now why people are on there. Totally get it. That's it. Maybe you shouldn't try and call me out for something that had fuck all to do with me. In future, you might learn. I don't know. Might be a lesson for you, this.
Let me remind you again, Danny.
Yeah, go on.
There is no way I'd pay you to put a bottle up me.
Okay, let me remind you again, Jupiter. I will put the whole conversation out at least 3 minutes previous, 3 minutes after, so you can all get it in context, all right?
But if I had a bottle, I'd smash it right across your face.
Well, that's violent. That's not nice, is it? That's not nice.
I'm telling you.
Why is that? Because I played your own words back to you. Because I played your own words back to you. Is that why?
You best stay away from me.
Stay away from you? Fucking don't go near you.
Yeah, he acts innocent, but he's not. That's exactly right, please, you're not.
Oh, Bleeding Heart's triggered like fuck in the chat because she's just been caught out. She's just been caught out. Literally. I'll show you.
So.
Oh, is that it? Oh, shit. Alright, well, let me just show you, where Bleeding Heart's been caught out. Takes this time to open up when I've got OBS open, I must admit. What the fuck am I doing there? I don't want to go there. Right, this one. Right, in here, we go to the end. Make it bigger. What does that say? Can you give us screenshots of evidence, please? I mean, us is referring to her and Esau, because there's her and Esau in this, at this point in this Telegram message. There's only her and Esau in this. And me, obviously. Brian Hill hadn't been added yet. He gets added later on. But you can clearly see, can you give us screenshots of evidence, please? Because I was telling them, you're talking shite about Kaylee's dad and all the rest of it. Anyway, also I believe she is banned from PayPal. So this is her referring to Kaylee, okay? If you know that and have proof, please share. So she wanted evidence there, have proof of also. So she wanted screenshots of and evidence of what I was talking about, and she also wanted then proof of, if you know that and have proof, please share. So she wanted obviously some proof of PayPal. She was banned from PayPal. I don't know if she's banned from PayPal or not. But there's the evidence there that Izzy asked for evidence. Can you give us screenshots of evidence, please? And there's more to come, folks, don't worry. That's why Izzy's spazzing out. Bless her. In the chat. In Jupiter's, that you just seen earlier. Right. That's I'm out of here, folks. See you in a bit. Be good. See you later.
Okay, as you can see, they're all spazzing out at the moment. No surprise there, really. Just 1 second. Come across this video a while ago, and look who they're saying it is. Esau, 12 years ago. This may well be Esau. Look, in a gym. And Bleeding Heart last night made it clear that she knew the individual who's posted this and whose account they are. So it's highly likely that this here is Esau. Now, what's gone on this here past few days with Esau and Bleeding is really and truly a new time low for them. To be trolling someone over the individual's father who's passed away is disgusting. But then these people have a long history of trolling people that are deceased. It's not just Kaylee's dad, my partner. They've been running around making disgusting accusations about. The Wasp they were making disgusting accusations about. And there's many more. Izzy knows that Danny, myself and others have a lot of information on stuff that Izzy has been involved in over the past. Now, if anyone's a suicide troll, it would be Esau for certain. Esau, back when my partner went on to a panel in which Mr. Unknown was telling Kaylee to top herself, Esau was also encouraging it. Now, if that's not a suicide troll, I don't know what is. But certainly warning someone to leave someone's father alone is not suicide trolling. And if Bleeding Fart is trying to make out that is suicide trolling, then what the hell was she doing sending me the obituary? Bleeding Fart is a disgusting, vile little troll. Now, Jupiter has made the claim that she never said anything about shoving a bottle up her. Let's have a look, shall we?
Hi guys, just to talk to you about what it's like to be natural. Even though you're my age, I'm 55 years old, got bags under my eyes, I've got my wrinkles here, you know, my face is a bit like candle wax, it's melting. But my nails are real, my boobs are real, I'm real.
That's a challenging wank.
Danny Oakes Jones. Wait till you see me in my fucking French knickers and my silky satin fucking slinky fucking satin long dressing gowns and short nighty and my suspenders and stockings. I don't want to pay you to shove a bottle up me.
Working after hours, ripples on my chest, never got a night's rest. A modern day jack, a jock with an act. Halo leader, touch me, squeeze me.
We all know that your mouth smells of fucking cum where you suck so many dicks all day long. Look, the problem is, right, there's women that have got self-respect and then there's women that don't have no self-respect.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a dog pissing up a lamppost, basically. This is what those kind of women do. Yeah, they've got no self-respect. And then they wonder why they don't get a high-value man. And that's the reason they don't like me, Hector. It's not just because I'm white. It's because I've managed to get a man that stayed with me for 20 years and you've got a woman that stayed with you for 20 years.
Hey, I don't. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not even going to have a go at you, but there's people out there that go, oh, yeah, Jupiter's with a big black cock, yeah.
They're just jealous. They're just jealous.
Fuck off, you fucking nosy bastards.
They're just jealous. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'd rather have a 10-incher than a micro.
Yeah, my fault. They've got small white cock. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Small white cock. Let me tell
Satan plus Satan equals the devil.
Yeah, hi. Exactly. If you have a small white cock, is it my problem? Yeah, I've got a big black cock, and I'm proud of it. Yeah. So what? They're just jealous, Hector. They're just jealous.
Of course they're jealous.
And I bet all those fucking men talking all those fucking fuckery, their wives will want a fucking big black cock like mine. As their wives.
There's a lot of white women that want that.
Exactly.
And that's the bare truth. Because Hector loves the stepkids as much as he loves his own kids. He's a good stepdad.
Hi guys, just to talk to you about what it's like to be natural. Even though you're my age, I'm 55 years old, got bags under my eyes, I've got my wrinkles here, you know, my face is a bit like candle wax, it's melting. But my nails are real, my boobs are real, I'm real.
That's a challenging wank.
Well, Jupiter's claim that that was edited. Right, the sound to me does not sound to be edited.
Echoing.
Sorry, Plisco?
You're echoing.
I shouldn't be echoing now.
I'll check.
I was echoing for a split second because I had to turn the volume down on the computer. Right. Jupiter's thing where she wants to go to the police over a website that's sharing content that's in the public domain already is ridiculous. There's nothing on this website that the police would be even remotely interested in. If they've got an issue with stuff that's on this website, then the place to report would be the platforms that the actual stuff is on originally.
Just wait till Jupiter finds out about her own special website that I've got running for her, where all the locals get to hear all the juicy gossip about protecting a convicted racist, multiple nonces that she's supporting, how many people that, like example, Fat Dan and all the nonces he's connected with and he's been supporting. Their new friend, Steve Clark, Easy. Oh, and Easy, see if you're listening, right? You say you're a Brentford hooligan. Well, I've contacted some old friends, as they say, and they're a bit of a little firm, so they'll be sending out a message very soon, and it's going to be quite funny, Easy, because apparently they're down near your neck of the woods, and they do travel quite a lot of places as well. Everything they're doing is all bullshit, right? It's all been stirred up with Brian Hurrell in the background. Like says, you just look, I keep telling people years ago, look back at the very start where Brian came on the scene, everybody's nonsense, he's got Ian Puddock raping a fucking 2-year-old, he's got the DVD, he sent it all throughout Europe. I reported that. I told Ian Puddock I'd reported him as well because in case it was true, and he says that's no problem. Brian Hurrell was pulled in for that. His devices were taken as usual. And that was the last thing he ever said about Ian Puddock having a rape of a 2-year-old. But that is where it started to fit. In fact, what it was I got his number and I phoned him. And it was Chartel that picked up the phone. She went, "Hi, Hurrell Security." I says, "Put Brian on." And she says, "Oh, hang on a minute." Brian comes on, giving it the big boy, big Brian, usual shit. Then Brian, I think it was Chartel that says, "Brian, you do know who that is." That was the one that exposed Shane Gibbs. She basically says he was shitting himself. And it's like it says, see all this shit with Brian Harvey at the very start. That was also Brian Hurrell could start fucking getting people like Jordan, Daniela Westbrook, and all that, so he could come on, sort out all the online trolls by going to a few of them, start threatening them, and bullshit like that to make money. That's why he opened that fucking security page up, Hurrell Security. That's where it all started from. And that's where he was trying to get all his money from. What he was going to do was get a group of people like that fucking Dave Bull, the one that he started it all with, where I had his fucking name and address within 30 minutes. And I'd actually phoned, I think you were there, AJ, when I phoned Dave Bull's fucking girlfriend, and then he contacted me because he blocked me. And then he unblocked me and contacted me, begging me not to fucking put his details out there. But that's what Huddle was planning. Huddle was planning, getting a group of people, start trolling. They would call in Big Brian Huddle, the guy that got rid of all the trolls for Brian Harvey. He gives out a couple of threats to some people, and bang, there you go. Get another fucking few bob in your pocket. But it didn't work out, did it, Brian? They tried to go into the paedophile hunting community. Remember, Brian? That didn't work out too well. So then he was left with fucking all the rest of the shit. But he went through all the different people. Matt Taylor, he had Kelly, he had Fat Dan. Like says, he went not long ago, he went over to Rick Berry to get Rick over, Cosmic Kitty, fucking you name it. He was bringing them all into one big group. So Moon and Jupiter, it can that have a lot of backup while he sits in the background and pulls the strings. Well, Brian, I seen right through it. Jupiter, you are a clown, an absolute clown, because you know you're running about saying that I'm a fucking suicide troll. I was the one that put all that stuff in Discord. Well, apparently not, but I do know who's the ones behind it, and it will come out when I can be bothered putting it out. I just need to double check a couple of little things, and then I'm going to make a cunt out of you. And like I says, I have finished that map, and it has taken me quite a while, but like I says, I will do it and see once I finish doing some other stuff. It all comes back to you, Jupiter, because you like making up stories. And see, when I drop the bombshell in Moon, it will show all of your little group are non-enablers and non-supporters. And that is a guaranteed fact. There's a couple of surprises coming to a couple of them, and it's going to be quite entertaining.
Moon and Cosmic Kitty have known each other for 3 years now, haven't they?
No, they've known them. No, Moon knows quite a lot of people. Moon used to go on Mike Toppins. Mike Toppins, past, 3-4 weeks, he's been exposed having sex with an underage girl, getting her pregnant. He was in his 20s and she was 15. Apparently, he knew her before that as well. And guess who supported him? Moon. Guess who supported Dan all the way through, because of this rape threat that Dan done on Rapid's channel was just a load of shit. So I would contact Bedfordshire Police because she was desperate for me to call her local police with a reference number, which I didn't do. The minute she said she was trolling, sorry, but too busy trolling, I fucked her off. But at the end of the day, I know a lot about Moon, and Moon's been around for quite some time. Yeah, I would say 6 to 7 years Moon's been running around the backgrounds in games. That's the funny thing is she says, I'm grooming kids on fucking Call of Duty and all shit like that. This is where Kaylee gets it from. Kaylee thinks I play, what's that fucking cartoon one?
Is it Fallout or
Fortnite.
Fortnite, that's the one.
I've never played that in my life. I've always played Call of Duty games. I've played Fallout 76. Does that have players in it? It's an open world and you can play in a group if you want, I think. I've not played in fucking ages. That's the only games I've ever really played. Call of Duty. And all of a sudden, I seem to be playing all these games and playing with all these kids. No. I always play myself. I may have like 2 or 3 people that I'll play with. And probably 16 years I've known these people.
It's not possible for them to be children if you've known them for 16 years, is it?
I think they were, because I used to play in their father's squad. There would have been about 7, maybe 8 or 10 or something like that. They'd be, but I think 2 they're married. They've got kids and stuff from there anyway. I think one of them might be married. I still speak to the father all the time. And if I go on Call of Duty, which I've not been on for quite a while, I'll still message him. In fact, I spoke to him the other day to get the father's number, but his mother phone broke. But it's all just bullshit. Like I says, when this Discord shit came out, it was just so lucky that Brian done that rare live stream. And who was the first person she went to? Brian Hull. Just after Brian came out of a section for calling, I believe it's 3 officers at Clacton Police Station nonsense. Bit strange that.
Well, Brian, Hell, and Esau, back when this Discord gate all started, was running around saying that they'd seen a indecent picture containing a baby.
Yep. And it's like the very start. When I came on and that, I was told at the night, then the following morning when I checked, Easy was up all night. We all were on it, talking a load of shit. And I think it was later that day, Moon and Jupiter said they'd sent the evidence to Moon. And I think they said Esau has seen it and confirmed that it's child abuse.
Jupiter and her bullshit about trying to make out that Danny and myself have given you a false alibi for that night is absolute crap. Danny and I was in a call with you that night, wasn't I, Blisco?
Yeah, I just came back to take my dog out and run about it was about, I think, say roughly 10ish. And that's when usually I go into bed to watch telly because I can't be arsed sitting in my chair. And I think I remember telling you I'll deal with it in the morning. I couldn't be arsed because I was on my phone and I can't type or fucking that good on the phone. It keeps bringing up that predictive text.
Yeah, I can't stand predictive text. My keyboard's even worse with it missing the freaking letters off the freaking keyboard. I should really switch it for my Apple one instead.
She knew it wasn't me because, like I says, I phoned that fucking Met Police, gave her details over, and no cunt ever get back to me. But the good thing is, still got the stuff where they're continuously speaking about saying it was child abuse, and the more people that continues to say, yeah, they've seen it as child abuse, I've got them multiple times saying they sent it to Bleeding Heart, Seesaw, Brian Hurrell, so they've been distributing it. So all I
Why?
do is just contact Met Police and say they've been distributing child abuse. They claim I posted it. Come check my internet history, and it'll back me straight up because I never went near the fucking Discord.
Oh, why on earth did Jupiter not go straight to the police if this actually happened? I'm saying if still, because I've still not seen any actual evidence to suggest anything's happened. All I've seen is accusations being made by a known liar.
Yeah, because Brian Hurrell has told them what to do. Brian will go live, you jump in partway through, say this, then we can get Plisco discredited, which he's tried to do for the past 3 years by doing it, getting multiple people to make allegations.
The thing is, Jupiter, when she did jump onto Brian's stream that night, Jupiter came out with that she had been sent on Discord what she claimed to be child porn, and now she has it on her devices. So she turned around and basically told us all that she conforms under the definition of a paedophile. She had what she claimed to be child porn on her devices, and then also Jupiter came out with that she had photoshopped the image.
Yeah.
Why is she telling people that she's photoshopped an image that she claims to be as child porn?
Yep.
And why is she running around giving this here so-called child porn, as she calls it, to Brian, Bleeding, Esau and them? Why? And then deleting what supposedly is evidence before going to the police?
Well, the thing I take for that is when she's contacted them, right, and she says, oh, it's this guy Plisco, he's the one that does this, he's the one that does that. She's hoping that they'll do something, they might look into finding out who I am. Right, but see, the thing is, see, when she turned around and says they're coming to see me next Friday, or this Friday coming, this was what, Sunday, I think it was. Anything involving a child, it won't be 7 days, it will be either 24 hours or 36 hours. Somebody will be out to check to see if it's a real child.
They would have took the devices.
Yeah. And it would have been very fast because, again, it involves a child.
It's ridiculous that people actually believe the crap that comes out of Jupiter's mouth. And she's sat with known degenerates. Jupiter herself is a degenerate, as we've heard with the video in which she's saying to Danny that she'll pay him to shove a bottle up her. She also believes that there's no such thing as rape in marriage. That there's pure degeneracy.
Well, all I can say is when Jupiter didn't like Dan and all that shit, I think it was about a month before they went on fucking Moon's panel and shit like that. Jupiter and Moon were both told stuff about Dan that only they two knew about and the police. And what happened when they went on Moon's and Moon turns around, oh, you can come up on my panel anytime. I went up, once, twice maybe. And all of a sudden, it was, I don't want this on my channel. But she's still backing Dan. Then she's saying Dan's a victim and stalking and harassing Dan. Well, just remember, Jupiter and Moon, if you're listening, what I told you is Dan had done, why I had to go and find that fucking name, that that fucking PlayStation name that child used. Remember that, and I found that name and I gave it to the police. So whether you say, oh, he's not been charged, and he can sit and go, oh, would I be here if I was a nonce? Well, the only reason he's not a nonce is because that person that does not stay in the UK has not came forward. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason he hasn't been convicted, but it doesn't change the fact that he's definitely a nonce.
I've had the police admit that if I record myself, this is the way I put it to him, if I record myself speaking to minors in a sexual manner and the children continuously say they're 13 years old, and they say at least 4 times and I continuously doing it, is that a criminal offence? And they turned around and says yes. And I says, can I be charged with that? And they says yes. So I says, well, I've given you video evidence of somebody doing that, and you have never once either looked at it or charged them.
As people can see on the screen, the image that I'm showing at the moment is Fat Dan. He was live streaming via PlayStation Network, and just before he'd come out of the kitchen with his trousers down, as you can see, he's got his trousers down in this picture. He was bent over at the vivarium and his ass crack was showing. The children turned around to Dan and said to Dan, pull your trousers up, we can see your ass crack. Dan then turned around to the children and told them that he'll show them his cock in a minute. He walked out into the kitchen and came back in with his trousers around his ankles.
And it's not just once or twice that his trousers have accidentally fell to his ankles, which he claims. It's been multiple times. He's done it in front of well-known people who know the kids that were in that channel, where he says he wants to have sex with a certain I think it was a certain boy. He pulls his pants down, simulates sex with a Kermit the Frog, and apparently he done something with a banana as well. And they were all kids that was in that fucking PlayStation live stream.
As you can see from what I'm showing here, this picture is one that I sent to Bleeding Heart. Yet Bleeding Heart has continued to platform Fat Dan well after she knew about what Dan had been up to. That picture was sent to Bleeding Heart on April the 13th, 2022 at 8:13 p.m. So Bleeding Heart can't say that she didn't know what she was platforming.
Oh, she did, because away at the start, there's a video out there where Brian Hurrell is calling out Fat Dan for grooming kids. And what he done then was, if you do not go in and start doing this in the hive, I'm going to expose you. And what Fat Dan done was done what he was told and fucking started recording the live streams, putting the link on private, saying that he's on Hurrell. And this is where Fat Dan was caught live streaming the calls, because everything that was getting said was getting put out, and Fat Dan didn't know that he'd been caught. And when he was put, everybody, there was a good few people in it, and I think it was Wasp and Wasp and somebody else says, who is giving out these private calls? Fat Dan, wasn't me. It's nothing to do with me. Blah blah blah. It's Plisco. I don't trust Plisco. He's the one that's doing it. He's the one. Blah blah blah. And it went on for about 20 minutes. Then they turn around and say, well, we've got the video proving who's doing it. Posted the link. There's Fat Dan live streaming. Who's in the chat? Brian Hurrell and Seesaw. When Fat Dan was booted, what was the first thing he'd done? Straight to Brian. Brian, I know who sent you that pig's head. It was Plisco. He admitted it and I heard it. Which was a load of bullshit. And that's why Dan has been stirring up the shit for ages. Brian knows that he's been grooming kids. Fucking Jupiter knows he's been grooming kids. Moon knows he's been grooming kids. And so does everybody else they're hanging around with. And it's like, Easy wants him up again for the views. Easy knows that he's the one that was in the back chat threatening to finger blast his son. Now, I don't use that word finger blasting, but who does? Fat Dan. I've got multiple times where he's saying, I go about finger blasting my granddaughter. And they continuously say, I'm the one that's fascinated about sex with children and stuff. How many times does anybody hear me talk about sex with children? It's always Fat Dan, like finger blasting people's granddaughters' kids. It's the same with Moon and Jupiter. They're the ones that keep bringing it up, not me. They're the ones that are spreading child abuse. It's like Kelly. Kelly knows what fucking Matt Taylor does, what he's been doing. And that other night where he's tried to sneak over to TikTok and he was talking to two young kids. Then at the end, their kids get kicked off of TikTok for being under 13. Just like he took his daughter's friends from primary school to the woods to show them something. But yet Kaylee never brings that up. Neither does Den at that as well.
As you can see, what I've put on the screen, Bleeding Heart talking about wanting to murder someone. Lovely individual Bleeding Heart, isn't she? Now, Matthew Taylor has confessed that this here recording is the full recording that he put out on his WordPress page. It's 15 seconds long, unedited.
But yeah, very valid, warranted comments, really. Ultimately, child porn was found in my possession, and my defence is, God knows how it got there.
Yeah, Bleeding Heart supports and defends Matthew Taylor.
I didn't hear anything.
It was playing on the live, Plisco. If I turn the volume of the computer up, it will just start echoing.
Oh, I was on mute.
Then Tarragon, Rick the Dick, a little yellow belly coward, has been running around saying that my partner back at Christmas time was on Taffy's live stream twerking. You couldn't make this shit up that Den comes out with. Den was in freaking bigging up Seesaw and Bleeding only yesterday, whilst they had on the screen Bleeding's video making out that it was evidence of Danny being a suicide troll, and the individual Bleeding is trying to make out has committed suicide because of Danny is Kaylee's dad. It's truly disgusting what these degenerates keep getting up to. Just 1 second, I'm going to grab a screenshot that I took from a live that I did the other day. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, files. There you go. Taffy's response. My partner had never been on a live stream of Taffy's twerking like Slippermouth has claimed. Nowhere on this website does it even suggest that Ricky Freeman is a paedophile. It doesn't suggest it in any way, shape, or form. This video here shows that Brian Hell and them were the ones that had trolled Easy to the point where Easy attempted to commit suicide. That was Brian Hell, Seesaw, Bleeding, and all them. Now, here we go. This here is not even calling Easy a paedophile. It's questioning why he's using the logo associated with the paedophile information exchange, Pie and Mash. It's quite an alarming thing that he decided to use that logo as his profile picture. Oh, look. Here's Ricky, or is his actual name Richard Freeman? I find it quite concerning the way that he's always going on about his son. Right.
It doesn't get to see his son. Simple as that. Same as Fat Dan, same as Bleeding Heart, same as Kaylee, same as Rick. Rick has had fuck all to do with his kids for years. They don't even like him. It's a worrying trend how all these people don't have access to their kids, or the kids aren't even anywhere near them.
Yeah, it is extremely concerning. It's the ones that don't have their kids that profess to be for the children. Now, if they were for the children, shouldn't they be for their own children, not everyone else's? You'd have thought that the priority lies with your own children before anyone else's.
I don't know from speaking to a couple of locals, when little Ricky shuffles down to the shop, people will always comment that he's a creepy little cunt.
Danny's 100% right. Everyone on this website, on Hiding in Plain Sight, every one of them fit the definition of a degenerate. For the actions that they have done themselves. Now, it's sad that I've had to make contact with the NHS this morning in relation to Kaylee's latest video. And they were extremely concerned. They informed me that in normal circumstances, they would send out someone to go and see Kaylee. But due to the fact that there's weapons involved, it would be putting the NHS at risk to send someone. And they informed me that I needed to contact the police over this situation. So I have contacted Kaylee's local police this morning out of concern for Kaylee's welfare. Kaylee's presenting clear mental health issues that are extremely alarming, and she's showing that she, quite frankly, is a risk to herself and others around her. Now, Seesaw, Bleeding and them need to leave Kaylee alone, because they are the cause of Kaylee's mental health, along with little Tarragon. Little Tarragon, who was bigging up Seesaw and them last night on easies. He's a flip-flop, isn't he, Tarragon? 1 minute he's freaking in Luke's chat, freaking slating all these people. Next minute he's over in freaking Jupiter's and them freaking easies, slating Luke and everyone. You couldn't make it up. Trying to sniff up to freaking Jupiter and Easy in them.
Well, he's fucking supposed to came Sunday to see me, but again, he's never turned up. It's a bit strange that first time, I was down your way, why do you not come to see me? I says, where are you? I'm nearly home. No cunt told me that he was coming down to see me. Even offered him again, come down. He's offering me $2,000 to go up to Manchester to see me. He'll give me $2,000. I said, well, use that $2,000 in diesel in your van to come and see me, and you can keep the change.
Exactly.
He wouldn't do it. I keep telling him I do not drive, and he says, "Oh, you'll be able to get up here, no problem." How can I up? I don't fucking drive. It'll take him 4 hours to get here. And I told him I would get my free bed for the night once I'd finished with him.
To be fair, Rick is nothing but a little yellow belly coward. He was threatening that he was going to come and do me in and all this 3, maybe 4 years ago now. Never once has he attempted to come and try and see me. Back when he put out his racist video, when he took his child to Blackpool, back at that time, he knew that I was spending a lot of time down in the area. Now, no attempt to contact me to try and meet up with me whatsoever. Yet he'll go to Sean's, who he knows Sean's a coward that won't open the door to him.
I thought he was Tommy Robinson's fucking security.
He's claimed that he was Tommy Robinson's security. He's ex-EDL, I know that much, and he's been associated with far-right organisations pretty much for the last 7 years that I know of.
Oh, well. And they still won't come and see you. Poor old me.
He's the pure definition of a keyboard warrior. He chats shit online that he won't back. And he's not helping Kaylee one bit with her mental health. He's only encouraging it. She needs to do herself a favour and freaking get away from these people.
It shows you how much a mug he was, because Kaylee was sent over to wow him. I wonder if Kaylee's still got his little dicky pic or his dicky video.
More than likely.
You do as you're told, or your little dicky video or pictures will be getting sent out to people. What happens then when you're a web wanker like yourself?
You couldn't make it up, could you?
No.
The fact that freaking Kaylee made that video of the call between herself and Andrew Devine, when she was no longer meant to have been involved with Andrew Devine, she was reporting back to him to let him know how her infiltration was going.
No, what was even more funnier was when Andy Devine was he travels from London to go to her house for a Sunday dinner, and he's there for 2 hours, and it definitely wasn't to have a Sunday roast.
He was there for the 2 hours, and then he ended up in a freaking supermarket car park eating a cheesecake.
Yeah.
All along while John Winoa was living out at the back of his car cooking fish heads.
Well, the fish head soup.
On a little camping stove with plastic all the way around it. Freaking, I'm sure there was a jerry can pretty much right next to the camping stove as well. John Winoa was sectioned for good reason back then, and none of the Andrew Devine's crowd cared one bit about John Winoa.
No, it wasn't fish heads, it was sea urchins he was eating.
Sea urchins. Well, I've got a video where he was cooking fish heads one day out the back of his car as well.
And the main ones that it was eating was the sea urchins.
Yeah, look.
And he was drinking the juice that was inside them.
If you look at that camp, like them lot, it seems to be that a lot of them have either ended up having their children taken off them, being sectioned, imprisoned, or completely destroyed their lives. Yet these people are supposedly people that were going to change the world. John Winoa thinking he's King of England.
No, the phone call that I had, it said it all. When I asked about Andy Devine, he says Andy Devine is too invested in the children.
Yeah. And Jupiter's come out with recently something which I find quite hilarious. Jupiter's turned around and said that Andrew Devine took £20,000 off a going, when in actual fact what happened was Andrew Devine donated 20 grand to Pandora's Box for camera equipment to do a documentary about Finchley Road. Andrew Devine's intention behind the donation was to try and get Gordon Bowden to help him with his harassment of the Hampstead case. It's funny how Slippermouth, then Tarragon, all those years back was completely against the Hampstead case, and then all of a sudden he jumps in bed with Kaylee, and now he's slating the dad, who, by the way, is a good dad. He stuck by his children. The mother didn't. The police went around to arrest the mother, and she escaped out the bathroom window and ran off. Now, what sort of mother runs away instead of staying and fighting for their children?
Oh, I know somebody else that done that. But unlucky then. You were sucked right in there, and now she's not going to let you go. And I don't think Randy Andy will be letting you go anytime soon either. You do as they're commanding.
Just one sec. Eric's just messaged me. See if he wants to come in.
I'm going to go for a quick smoke.
Put some tunes on for a minute while I find out what Eric's...
Shutdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to bring the power right now. We're about to bring the flames.
Hosted by DJ Innovator. Featuring MC Bellyman.
Yeah, it's true, I confess, I'm a drum and bass addict. Been hooked from my youth, and I won't keep the habit. I'm addicted to the drums, addicted to the bass. I'm addicted to the vibes, I'm addicted to the raves. I'm a drum and bass junkie, I don't wanna quit it. I don't want your help, I'm proud, I admit it. When you're in it, gotta live it. I'm never gonna quit it, I never keep the habit. I'm a drum and bass addict. Skibbity. Inspired so many MCs, Ski was one of the best, most cool MCs that the world has ever seen. Double timing, rhyming, shining, trust me, but there's nobody like him. Skibbity, he was always smiling, energy for the people vibing. That would the matter, that would it proper. MC Skibbity, no one could do that better. That would the matter, that would it proper. MC Skibbity, you know that lyrical professor. Ever heard her go barking? That's one in a million. Now stop that one in a million. Skibbity, one of the greatest ever. Up in the sky with Stevie iPad, two of the best. They're back together, disagree with me wherever. Fast, slow, get a better move to the beat, let's go. Step on the bass, but at the tempo. Hit the heights for the solo. R.I.P. to the man like Skibbity, D.E. The one out wide with the energy. With the style and bring that quality. Show respect, we don't take liberties. Tick, tick, tock, with a better move to the beat, don't stop. Wait for the better bass and wait for the drop. Coming in old school, cream in the crop. I'm the belly, but I don't flop. On the boot, on the way to the top. Spit the bars, I'm in the party rock. Non stop working around the clock. Cold like snow, hit that mark with a lyrical flow. Spin them up like a tornado. Direct heat like torpedo. Sundays on the radio. 6 p.m. on the Belly Man Show. If you don't know, you're gonna get to know. Repping from that get-go. Get up in my face, that's all. Big mistake, disrespect, drum and bass, that's all. Big mistake, if you don't come correct, that's all. Big mistake, that's all. Big mistake, that's all. Big mistake, I give it the real deal. Give it the top spill, give it the real feel. I'm dropping the bar deal. I'm hitting like hard steel. Nobody stand still. Check out the real skill. This shit is unreal. One shot, shoot, kill. Sick and tired of all the backlaggers working in me, stop being beggars. What the fuck is wrong with these brothers? Back to Miami, are you bonkers? Get a bit of wine, get a bit of flow, get a bit of style, get a bit of blow, get a bit of high, get a bit of combo, get a bit of vibe, get a bit of blow. Blockers, check these pagans, fuck them man, I'm losing my patience. Undercover like secret agents, zooming in man when they make a statement. Shut your mouth man, you moving blatant, watch out. When the beast awaken slackers, get too complacent, lock you up, back you in the basement, shut up. You man move snaky, I don't give a fuck if you rate me. When it comes to these drum and bass, too many man out there move shady, stop it. You're never gonna change me, jealousy tries to mind, they're crazy, talking shit regularly on a daily. See me, then you're acting all matey. Carry on, get carried out. One of the tongue man, shut up the mouth. Getting on cheek and get knocked out. Big belly man, that's what I'm about. Coming out loud, no need to shout. Stop on the stage, to be no doubt. Get left up and the right cloud. Fly on the back with the angle about. See this girl Sophie, back off looks tidy. Pretty looking face and body just like Barbie. See her on that dance, she come and dance right beside me. Behave yourself, yo, you know I got a wifey. She look me in the eyes, she told me that she wanna party. Then I wanna drink, I said, Coke and Bacardi. Then I wanna tickle, she's got 2 G's at Charlie. Half ounce of skunk and an 8 ball at Mandy. She came back, now with champagne and brandy. Grabbed me by the arm, she said, I'm feeling kinda randy. Calm down, Sophie, you're getting too handy. Pull yourself together, cause you're fucked off the Mandy. She said, Belly man, I've hardly had any. Don't talk shit because I see I had plenty. Then we cracked Joe, we carried on the party. Then I put her in the taxi with her girlfriend Jenny. Too many man with a chat shit, trust me, nobody man with a back is slacking. Chat shit, give and whack it, damn it, crystal bubble and champagne splash it. Everybody's on that packet, racket, come on, back to back, we go smack it. You know what's good, what's happening, straight to the point, you know what's cracking. Nah, bruv, I don't want no Charlie. I come to party past the Bob Marley. I like that sexy girl just like Barbie. Grab me a drink, please, Coke and Bacardi. Nah, bruv, I don't want no K. That's not for raving, put that away. You look like a zombie, you can't stand straight. Come off the package, stay away from the K. What too many man with the talk, I don't see many man with the walk. Talkie cheaping away and buying so much gas and too much lying. Too many man with the go on heavy. Watch your tongue, don't fall with the belly. Try this me, you better get ready. Last fool, they got dead and buried. High rollers, the big money spenders. Well, they leave for me to go on the bender on my way back from Bush. So go pick up Spider, then we'll link up. We go hit the Grove, now lay 2 bills down and straight away I hit a winner. Then who walks in, it's Molly and Miller. So got buy a drink, I send that cool from the chiller. Crack so much joke like my name's Ben Stiller. I round up past 10, I'm still drinking like a trooper. Double up my money like a human computer. Terabytes of RAM and a wireless router. Next man sniffing out there, mashing up their Utah. Around 12, you know I'm on a roll. My good friend Spider goes out to control. 19 G's up, that man don't give a fuck. A G on every bet, man can't believe he's luck. I pull into the side, I say, yo, give me 10 G's. Don't throw it back and go waste all your peas. He said, follow your man, he started laughing at me. Then next thing I see him laying down 5G. Well, 20 minutes later, I see him bet his last G. I grab my good friend Ellis, said this, time to leave. We going out the place without a paper to read. I look up on his face like he got kicked in the bollocks. Hot minutes since we've been up in the whip. Setting the levels, the inner belly, we're fully equipped. 10 minutes, shut down, fire, we're flipping the script. Let's get them views up, raise up them video hits. Listen, hard spitters, natural bar killers. When I spit the lyrics, I'll be the illest. Dropping it, freezing cold, we are the realest. Lyrical style and poetry with no limits. Back in the whip and flipping it, now we're going writing. In our belly man, so I had to start writing. I know you're watching, yo, I know it's exciting. Big up everybody locked in, you supporting. Trying to catch a vibe, it's time to do it proper. Remember Christmas Day, Skibadee and Harry Shotter. The writers, the rhymers, the energizers. When it comes to spitting the bars, we are the finest. 2 girls that I know, they called Linda and Sally. Love to bun the weed, strictly high-grade Cali. Love the magic mushroom straight from the valley. 2 hippie chicks who were smiling and happy. Linda called me up one night and said, Belly, we can't get no green. Do you know who's got any? I can make her cool, let me phone up Freddy. Said you're just in luck, I got some dang real smelly. Gelato, Skittles, cheese and strawberry. Stardog, Cali Cure, Girl Scout cookies. Amnesia Haze, Platinum Raspberry. Gorilla Glue Kush, Lemonade and Cherry. I called the girls back, I said, link up Freddy. Go round these drummies, got traces of many. If you need any mushrooms, call up Eddie. You're a legend, you're a star, thank you so much, Belly. Push it, push it, push it harder. It's my DJ, the innovator. Well, push it, push it harder. We're going in sick, going in darker. Well, back to back check with the lyrical flow. It goes to one day, Belly, you know. Whatever the Vincent flow, oh, with the vibe of the double I so. Check to check back on the lyrical attack. I said it was like this and that. One of the masses sounding fat. Are you ready? My lyrics are like cocaine, highly addicted to the brain. Like the dance like butane. So many bars, it's insane. Roll fast like a steam train. Take you out like an aeroplane. Belly's the name, big in the game. Make you jump like House of Pain. Well, jump, jump. Inno's in the place, it make you jump. Jump to the drums and bass. I said jump, jump. Massive on the case. B-E-double-L-Y. We tear down the place. Time to spit the flames. It's time to bring the fire. In our belly, man, I said a lyrical supplier. Right to survivor. I am the tiger. Every day I wake up, get a little bit wiser. I nearly lost my life, but I'm back. I'm a fighter. Back on the drum and bass to get that crowd hyper. Back in the day, I see I raise up your lighter. Nowadays, it's mobile phones that shine brighter. R.I.P. to the one Stevie Hyper. Jungle is soldier, originator, the best MC ever. Yeah, him the teacher, positive vibe and energy, a real talker. I can't kick the habit, no I can't kick the habit, no I won't kick the habit. Won't kick the habit, I'm a drummer bass addict. Innovator, the double dropper, this one for the head popper. We're coming in tight and proper, watching firing on the crossfader. I-double-N-O-V-A-T-O-R. Innovator, my selector, coming in sick, coming in darker. Come with the mixes like, hurry up, that move swiftly. Hurry up, that move quickly. Hurry up, that move swiftly. Innovator, going in hard. B-E-double-L-Y with a hole with a bite, with a few, with a vibe, with a get on down with that bad boy sound, with the innovator, mash it down this time with the B-E-double-L-Y, hole with a bite, feel with a vibe, get on down with that bad boy sound. Innovator, mash it down. A great white shark swimming out around the ocean, taking out the big fish in slow motion like a wizard with his potion. Man without a notion, fucking with the belly, leave you rusty like erosion. Like Shredder with my foot soldier. Old school lyricists, I'm just like a ninja. I take you on a minute just like a trooper. One on my tongue, I don't carry no shooter. Like him around, I'll take you back to the future. More twisted up than a whole Kama Sutra. I tell you straight, it's a brand new maneuver. Sharpen up my style, cause a boy they get ruder. Drop the knife, value life, allow with a height. Kids killing kids, I say you know this ain't right. It's time to come together, time to unite. Take them out of the dark, help show them the light. Drop the knife, value life, allow with a height. Kids killing kids, I say you know this ain't right. It's time to come together, time to unite. Take them out of the dark, help show them the light. I'll educate the young, I mean some real education. This is real life shit, this ain't no PlayStation. Street life, streetwise, real situations. Using my skill to teach the next generation. Yeah, there's money on the street, everybody has to eat, but it's a man worth dying for a 10 bag of weed. I see a man die for less, get stabbed in his chest for a £5, but he got laid out to rest. This is real life shit. I'm talking real life shit. I give it that real life shit. When it comes to drama bass, I give it that real life shit. What education starts at home, I ain't joking. No point blaming governments or sitting back hoping. Kids bullying kids and online trolling. Out on the street they're selling drugs, just roaming. Knowledge is power, education is the key. Some re-educating is what the kids need. We have to come together for things to succeed. We have to do it now, we have to plant them seeds. Drop the knife, value life, allow with the height. Kids killing kids, I say you know this ain't right. It's time to come together, time to unite. Take them out of the dark, help show them the light. 10 minutes shutdown, big on it.
Next time.
Give them a heart attack, I'll go beast on the track, go hard on that. 4 rang, I was at yard and that. This was like the you've got a bar for that.
Please subscribe.
10 minutes shutdown.
Dirty Fat Beats presents 10 Minute Shutdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you guys are ready. It's the 10 Minute Shutdown.
Hosted by DJ Innovator. Featuring MC Maddie V.
Listen, myself, Maddie V. I'm exaggerating, but when I do, it makes my stories captivating. Find a panel, flick the switch, I'm activating. Turn it on and turn it up, don't be debating. I wanna hear the bass go low, don't keep me waiting. I was vigilant, insignificant. I held it down, but always knew that I was different. I saw the world through my own 2 eyes, and surprise, I couldn't find the ties. I couldn't find the links, and I couldn't make connections. I didn't know the consequences till I met them, and I get them with every action that I make. Sometimes I get so high that I can levitate. Boy, you don't like that I do it like you. You don't like that I'm doing it too. You don't like that I do what I do. You don't like that I'm doing it. You don't like that I do it like you. You don't like that I'm doing it too. You don't like that I do what I do. You don't like that I'm doing it. Don't think that I'm watching the chatter. Your opinion really don't matter. Don't think that I need your approval, cause your feedback really ain't useful. We do it like this, we do it like that. Ravers in the front and there's ravers in the back. You left me stranded, left me alone, completely abandoned. I wasn't grown, so you should've known that sort of stuff is gonna cause damage. I made jokes about it, ain't no doubt about that. But I didn't grow without it, I guess it go like that. You're not here no more, you're only here at the start of my journey. You said too many things and I had to say goodbye to you early. I know we could've been great, no doubt we could've been fine. That seems to prove to me that we need to go and live our lives. Look at me and where I'm standing, when you tore me to the ground and I had had to get away from you, so I ran away so far from Kansas. I took my problems elsewhere to try and repair all the defects and reflect on all the things that I had left to disconnect, to jet protect myself, knock some sense into myself, block the stress and fool myself, and thinking I could call myself repaired or fixed. It's me I gotta forgive, cause I was the one that let it slip, and now I refuse to let it be it. I've been going through changes, that moment's really the strangest. I swear to you that I will grow and learn and change. I will have patience, I need time to think what life has brought me to this. Listen, it's hard to make it out right now, but I know that I'll forgive her. I need space to think and I need a place to drink. I need a place to pour my heart out, sit with paper and ink, and I need a moment to breathe, to take some time for me, cause you didn't know what you had at the time, and that was me. So you see, now you pushed me to leave. Now I'm cautious to be close to you again, and anywhere near the thing that was hurting me. But I was always preaching, saying that time is the greatest healer. It really goes deeper. This is the moment student becomes in teacher. I'm in control of it, I'm in control of this. Listen, this is my journey now, soon I will forgive, but I'm gonna focus on me and my life and all of my music. Listen, you should focus on beating your demons, I believe you can do it. Listen, innovator, myself, Mighty V, representing Sicker Studios. We're getting ready now. Oi, there isn't many people that I share my past with. It ain't as casual as picking up a sandwich. I can't stand this, I close my eyes in anguish. That kind of shit you just can't wrap up with a bandage. It took a while to say it took a while to let it go, but when I finally let it, I know it really helped me grow. Vision and wizardry filled with explicitly symmetry, balancing brilliantly, visually, differently. My creativity, skillfully, lyrically shining. You ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or jets. Oi, you ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or. You ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or jets. You ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or. You ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or jets. And I'm like honey and bread, not big like belly or debts. Feel like I have to pass a test, don't wanna be the best, don't wanna be a bench. I don't wanna be alone, but I wanna have friends. Don't want success, but I don't want less. Listen, that's me, I'm repping Southwest. That's right, those are my ends. That's me, I'm using my feet, I walk everywhere, I don't drive a Benz. Looking at me and they gonna see that this is my chance, I ain't gonna waste it. So close to me now, it's almost to reach, and I can practically taste it. Ain't a queen bee, I'm not a real gal. I'm just trying to do my thing and make my tune sell. I got a story to tell, I've been to heaven and hell. Ain't never been in a cell, remember times that I fell right down to the bottom of the universe. Could it get any worse? I couldn't even write a verse. I was empty and I was only 20, but when I write one sheet does plenty. So when did it become okay to carry around a knife? So when did it become okay to take somebody's life? So please tell me what was going through your mind when you left your house the night and left your consciences behind. Think before you do, you're tearing families apart. It's never too late to quit and have a fresh start. Educate yourself because your actions have a price. So I'm begging all the youth, drop the knife and value life. One bad decision, it can change your life forever. So just be clever, don't give in to all the pressure, cause you're better. Just remember, you don't have to be a member. My message to the youth is life is something that you treasure. Removing all the hate, stay away from all the thugs. What would your mother think about you out there selling drugs? Grab a pen, drop the tool, leave the road and get in school. Get enlightened, don't be frightened, stop idolizing fools. So tell me how you feel if you saw this on the news. A story of a kid getting stabbed, battered, bruised, cause he refused to be mentally abused. Just a pawn in the game, he was only being used. Just imagine this was you, put yourself into his shoes. It's time we had some empathy, no need to be the enemy. And it's been said before, the kids are killing kids. Now I'm stating it again, the kids are still killing kids. It's time that you decide, please open up your eyes. Differentiate between what is wrong and what is right. I hope you got the message, we need peace, no need to fight. And just as a reminder, drop the knife and value life. But you ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or jets. You ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or. Oi, you ain't heard of me X, it ain't got money or cars or jets. Listen, I'm a little bit different, oi. I'm a little bit different, little bit lazy. Don't care what they say to me, I'm a little bit different, little bit crazy, but they're still there rating me. I'm a little bit of this, little bit of that. I'm fully charged and I'm ready to attack. Little bit of this, little bit of that. I'm fully charged and I'm ready to attack. I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit different, little bit lazy. Don't care what they say to me, I'm a little bit different, little bit crazy, but they're still there rating me. Look at me, dressed for the occasion. Mic in my hand, orchestrating an invasion. Alarms are going off, we're climbing to the top. Hazard signs are warning you and suddenly it drops. Now people started chatting, so I spoke, it made them quiet. I caused commotion, broke the molds and made them riot. I made you eat your words and now you want a diet. But I'm the one that's in control, you know, just call me the pilot. I'm catching fire like I'm covered in gasoline. My indirects are brutal, ripping you up like Wolverine. I know that I look innocent. It's hard for you to believe. I'm living the dream, I'm big in the scene. I couldn't believe in what I achieved. Listen to me, you'll get facts, not fiction. Didn't make up stories, cause that's not in my description. I'm an up and comer, last summer's where it started. People said I had potential to become an artist. I really couldn't see it, the vision that they're seeing. The one where I could quit my job and do this for a living. Saying that I'm bringing it, but truth is that I'm winging it. If clever content was erased, then lyrically I'm winning it. Wreckhead, phone's dead, don't know when I'ma go to bed. Go to a show, they said, now I don't know my right from my left. Start of the show, got busy, my go easy, drinking fizzy. You're gonna see me, never gonna miss me. Now when I see these sprint like a frisbee, whoa. I don't think that I'm ever gonna max out. Coming through, you can hear me on the tracks now. Hold me down, but I'm never gonna tap out. I don't think that I'm ever gonna max out. Live in the moment and after that, then you can deal with the aftermath. Then when you get in the masterclass, can you keep up with the facts at last? Listen, myself, Mighty V, representing Sicker Studios. You ready?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
That's right, it's down on the remix now. Up down, it's time to get crazy now. Oh, well, you know it's my daily sound. Just do your thing, you're gonna make me proud. See, I got a Christian V. That's right, never got your attention. See who's she? Now that I mention me, oh well, I'm new to the scene, but I like the way that you move. I like the way that you dance. I like the way you turn around and shake your hips. You don't give a damn. I like the way that you move. I like the way that you dance. I like the way you turn around and shake your hips. You don't give a damn. Hey, sway left to the right, back in the bottom, but the top stays tight. Hey, you're gonna be alright if you stick with me, then you'll have a good time. Let your feet do all the work. Watch the way that I move my body. Just my dance, it ain't gonna hurt. Shake your hips like you come from Bali. Hey, I like the way that you move. I like the way that you dance. I like the way you turn around and shake your hips. You don't give a damn. Shake your hips, you don't give a damn. Oi. It's only the beginning and I'm only at the start. I've had a couple doubts and my support is off the chart. And I'm the competition, I'm the latest new edition. Everybody's getting worried cause I'm getting recognition. I'm fascinating figure, every day I'm getting bigger. I'm calling all the shots, I'm the one that pulls the trigger. My flows are getting quicker and my bars are getting sicker. And no please I beg to differ when you say that you ain't bitter. Little but I'm lethal, number one and you're the sequel. Running on the petrol while you're running on the diesel. The moment that I started I was clever, I made bold moves. You got left behind, now your name is old news. Nothing left to lose, I've been and paid my dues. You're only hating cause you never got as many views. And now it's time to choose, before I blow a fuse. You don't like me but you big me up on interviews. I tip you couldn't do, in just a year or two. Deep down I think I knew you couldn't stop me breaking through. Get on my level, full throttle on the pedal. You know that I was settled to a win over the medal. I'm the next best thing, it's the pressure that I bring. Feel the venom in my sting, feel the power in my swing. Cause you've made a big mistake, the biggest that you'll make. You reveal that you're weak and easy to replace. I pushed you to the side, I know that hurt your pride. I'm on a roller coaster and I pushed you off the ride. You're as big as you're ever gonna be. Enjoy it now, won't be long until you see. So you better be believing it, or gonna be repeating it. Do you even know who it is that you're dealing with? Enjoy it now, won't be long until you see. You're as big as you're ever gonna be. But I'm not a bitch, you go and never slag off anyone. Always the one to raise the flag and never touch a gun. There's only so much I can take and now I'm getting pissed. And you've made it to number one, you're on my list. I'm not a bitch, you go and never slag off anyone. Always the one to raise the flag and never touch a gun. There's only so much I can take before I break. There's only so much I can take and then I retaliate.
Next time.
Now, I'm going to wrap it up here, but Kaylee, by rights, I should be attacking you for what you've done to me and Sabina's family. But I can see that you have got a group of utter degenerates around you that are exasperating your mental health condition. Please stop hanging around with these individuals and go and get the help that you need, Kaylee. This putting up videos where you've got a shrine with a teddy with a knife sticking out of its chest and barbecue skews stuck in it and your scarf wrapped around its neck, hanging it from a chair. It's only showing that you have severe mental health problems that do need sorting out. Please get yourself off the internet and go and get the help that you need. This is the last time I'm going to tell you, Kaylee. I'm sick and tired of having to inform you that you need help and you need to get yourself away from utter degenerates.